Howdy, howdy. This is Gary and Almira here in the Philippines. And today I'm going to make a little bit of my homemade rub. And we use it for ribs, chicken, pulled pork.
With the bacon.
Oh, yeah, bacon. Well, no, not for the bacon. The bacon's something different, hon.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different deal
Oh,
altogether.
that's right.
But this rub is as simple. It's something you can make at home. And it works great on pork and poultry. Maybe even a few beef, maybe like ribs or something like that, and it might work on too. So it's simple. You don't have to have all the additives. Sometimes I put in some things that are different, so you do not have to follow the recipe specifically. Just don't put any wet items in, like ground garlic or anything like that. That's wet. But you can put it in baggies, and you can keep it in the refrigerator, and it lasts forever, for a long time.
Yeah,
I've
it
had
lasts
it
a
in there
long
as much
time.
as 3, 4 months, and it's still good.
Yeah, so you don't have to make every time.
Right. So we make it up in advance. We make a pretty good size quantity, and it lasts a long time. So we get started now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start out. My main ingredient here is brown sugar, and brown sugar here in the Philippines is a little bit different than the sugar we'd have at home. The brown sugar, this is more granulated, but it works great. And I'll start out with 6 cups of brown sugar. I already have 4 in there, so 6 cups of brown sugar. Next ingredient I'm going to put in is it's a pepper, but it's about half ground pepper. So we're going to put in 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of this granulated black pepper. The next ingredient I'm going to use is granulated garlic, and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of granulated garlic. So, next ingredient I'll use is a little bit of powdered onion. I've got 1 tablespoon, and let's see here. I'd add about 2 tablespoons. Next ingredient, I'm going to use garlic salt. I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, about 4 tablespoons of garlic salt. Next ingredients I'm going to use is some crushed red pepper, just 1 tablespoon of crushed red pepper. And the next ingredient I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon of oregano, ground oregano. This is homemade oregano. We grew this, and we dried it and crushed it ourselves. So it's homemade oregano. You can buy it at the store though, crushed oregano. The next ingredients I'm going to use here is paprika, red paprika. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of paprika. The next ingredient is going to be 1 tablespoon of sweet crushed basil leaves. Now, if you have some of this around, Lowry's seasoning salt, go ahead and add some. If you don't have to. I usually add a little bit of Lowry's in here. I'm just going to put in 1 tablespoon of Lowry's seasoning salt. And the last thing I'm going to put in is about a half a teaspoon of celery seed. And we'll mix it all up good. Makes a good rub for, like I said, your poultry and your pork. Really great on ribs, roasts, pulled pork, It's just a good all-around rub. Got some little lumps in there. One thing about here in the Philippines, it's hard to keep spices sometimes because of the moisture in the air. Spices have a tendency to harden up. So a lot of times we put a little bit of rice in the spice, or some beans, or even crackers, something to take the moisture out, and sometimes that doesn't even work. So
it wouldn't harden also.
right, it helps it not to harden. Draw the moisture out of it. So we've got a few little lumps in there. We'll work out. Starting to look pretty good though.
I think I can smell it.
Yeah. It's really
Spicy.
tasty. Yeah, it's a little spicy. Not real spicy.
You can
Right.
tell it's spicy by smelling it.
Right. And if you want to make it a little more spicy, you can always add some cayenne pepper, or a little bit more of the red
Crushed
red
pepper.
Yeah, red crushed pepper.
That
Yes.
really makes it spicy.
Makes it a little spicier. Or a little bit of black pepper, a little bit more black peppercorn. There we have it. And we'll just put these in plastic Ziplocs now and put them in the refrigerator, and when we need it, we'll just use it as needed. This will probably last us about 6 months, for as much as we barbecue or smoke our
Maybe
meats.
more.
No, about 6 months probably.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that's an easy, quick rub. You can use it, like I said, it's great on your pork and poultry. Just a good all-around rub. So go ahead and try it. And you can add some things if you want. Maybe some mustard seed or something like that. It would be good here. I highly recommend it, though. So thanks for watching. See you next time.
Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Later.